Whoa! I wasn't even watching. It, like, kind of got me a little bit there. Never scared me, but, like, still, it's... Okay, frightened me? Yeah. Probably did. Shark skull, show up. Shark head. Oh, what? Okay, this is a weird beginning. I didn't expect that. I expected, like, a researcher going to, I don't know, someplace. Ooh, okay. I don't like the motion blur, so I am going to turn off motion blur. Really don't like motion blur. But, does the sound seem good for... Yeah, see, like, that's a lot better. Is the sound good, or should I turn it down a little bit? Sounds good? Okay. I just have to make sure, because I got it set a certain way, but I had to change my settings just then, so... Oh, wow. Okay. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. So, I need a light, which is right in front of me. Can I get on the boat and leave? Bolt cutters. So, I can go either way. Okay, yeah, no, that's that's still pretty loud. I'm gonna turn that down one more notch just to there we go. That's better. Alright, no worries. You can do whatever, watch it, whatever. You don't even have to speak, honestly. Like like I appreciate you talking, and you can. I'm just saying you don't have to. You can just watch.
What a putrid offering.
I just love getting so immersed into these story games. Whoa, there's a killer whale. There's... Oh, killer whale. A tiny shark head. Really cool. Can I pick that up? No. Maybe I should have went the other way. What is this way? Don't fight? Don't fight what? Oh! That blinded me. I'm gonna have to turn down the brightness just a little bit because it seems like it's very, like very bright for me. Okay, that seems a bit better. I'm gonna go through the other door first, just because I want to see what's actually there. I don't want to miss anything. I don't think this is a very long game. Like, when I downloaded it, yeah, it didn't take long to download. Oh. Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. Well, that was useless. Okay, anyways, carry on. Okay, so you can see better in full screen. Honestly, it seems very bright. Honestly, I could turn it down way down here, so what if I turn it... Like, what is that going to look like? It still seems pretty good. I don't know. I think it's just this section is very bright. Oh. See, this makes a lot more sense.
I hate whiskey. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Oh, okay, you can
I
react
wonder
with a lot.
why I still take these things. Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Wentworth. Yeah, I feel like Wentworth is a name that I've seen from somewhere. Like, maybe... Wentworth. Oh, maybe in Doctor Who? Supernatural? Wentworth. I don't know. Not there yet.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Husband never understood that his... Oh, husband. Okay. Never finished it all the way,
Good
so...
old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Like the way I closed this case, but when already outside the law. Not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Okay, to a law firm, there's... Oh, what is it? JG's Wentworth? 877 call now, or cash now? Is it call? I thought it was call now.
Natural
Maybe it's cash
sciences,
now. I don't know.
Linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff.
I do know what you're talking about, though. I do remember that. It's just... I'm gonna have to turn that off before I get in trouble. Hello?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Whoa, what is this? Oh, okay. So 6 CP needed before next level. Okay, so what? Eloquence? Probably said that wrong. Either way, represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Improving this increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms. Improving this increases your chance of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object. And discover object will appear in-game. Improving the skill chance of finding hidden ones. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. I want to do that one. Oh, did I just... Oh, okay. There we go.
Thank you
Yep,
for this
there we go.
information, Mr. Pierce.
I like that.
Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
I'm coming.
Why'd it get super quiet?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Of course.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce.
Are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Hang on. I don't know. Not even there.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Is it just me, or does it keep sounding like it's like 18 miles away?
What am I supposed to find? Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes.
Okay, I can still hear it, but it's very low.
That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay, me 1 second. Something right quick. Okay, let's see if that made any difference.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Jeez, I thought you left. Oh, examine the painting. Oh, you gotta hold
There's a
it.
symbol on the man's chest. It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
The sender's label mentions warehouse.
That's right.
And you think...
Go.
Already said
I
that.
think
Okay.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater.
Didn't mean to do that, my bad.
Look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take...
Ooh, it actually gave me something?
the Darkwater.
Nice. Okay. Oh, okay. So it gives me the information about these people. Oh, that's a lot of reading. I'm gonna come back to this before we get into the main, like, story part, but we kind of know what we already need to know, I suppose. Whoa. Okay, that is a lot of stuff to mess around with. So, let's continue the story. Sarah Hawkins case. Hawkins case. YC. My speech is definitely not perfect, so don't mind that. My brain comes up with like 2 or 3 sentences at a time, but my mouth apparently cannot keep up, because sometimes I'll just say nothing. Not really nothing, more like I'll stutter or something. I'm just explaining it. It's no worries. I'm an odd person. I've lived with this my whole life. Not saying anything bad about it though. Like, that's a coincidence. Yeah, okay.
We're almost there.
I feel like this is the beginning of King Kong. Call of Cthulhu. Huh? Oh wait, title card, right? If you've ever seen Dead Meat on YouTube, you'll understand where I got that from.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay, there we go.
Gentlemen, please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
What? Okay, these bones are definitely from a... Looks like a whale. Like a big one.
But it's
Definitely
only
not
a
that.
fish. A fish? You've got no idea.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address.
I ate your whale.
Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Can I go
Something
around?
real bad.
No, of course not.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Want some help? I'll put it in.
Stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody.
I wanted to see what happens. So, seeing how, like, ominous and, like, spooky this place is, this is definitely gonna be the place for Cthulhu. Like, look at it. It's literally just nothing but rocks and, like, pointed edges and fog and creepy water. Oh, look at the lighthouse is even worse. The very top of, like, a cliff. Just a big rock. That's all it is out there. I suppose that's it. That's all you can do. I am picking this up, though. I know what a glowing lantern means. It means it's mine. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, well, never mind. My bad. What, build a home here or build a home on that rock over there? I'd live in the lighthouse. There's only, like, 1 or 2 movies of people dying in a lighthouse, but, like, nobody really messes with you in a lighthouse. Yeah, exactly, right? Live in a lighthouse, that'd be awesome. But I'm not building no house on this creepy place. Well, thank you.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
This is just to make your payment. I feel like my reading skills is gonna go up like 16 levels. I normally read to myself, so eventually I'm gonna have to start reading out loud. I need a bathroom, right?
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
Sperm whale. It was 05.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
My grandfather used to make boats like this. I actually have one of the boats he made in my spare bedroom. And it has, like, the little tiny boat that it has, like, the little dinghy kind of there. And it has, like, little wooden men and everything. Really cool. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I heard that there's a lot of boats that he helped make or he taught people to make around Newfoundland, or even a few off the island as well, actually, that he had something to do with. Which is really cool.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
I'm gonna leave everything open. Who was up here rummaging through my stuff? Wasn't me. Why do they always, like, knock stuff down so you can't get up there? Like, this is someone's house. Or, like, an office. Like, you can't move a few things? Wait. You have 2 legs. So, like...
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're
One
on
must
the
be
table
fake.
next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Next to me. Okay, there we go.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
A few dates are still legible: 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Whoa, okay. You teleport. Let's go. Oh. Did he die? Did he fall overboard? Oh. He went out the front. I just took the long way around.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale, even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Man. Okay. Right. Okay, I got 2 points available, so... Huh, okay. Maybe I should do hidden spot, because maybe I can find things. That's what I think. Can I pick this up yet? Oh.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Apparently nobody wants to talk to me either. Wow, nice guy. Great, it's doing that far away thing again.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Well, I know who it is now.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Great, or my camera's gonna keep blinking. Can't wait. Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll have
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
nice lights in the
Way I
back.
see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
Yeah, I love your song.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch
Yeah.
saved our island.
Ah.
Am I ever tired?
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell.
Okay.
Good night,
The whole
stranger.
getting information and everything is kind of driving me mad, so I'm gonna get what I need
The
and then go.
miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Huh, okay.
You have no right to treat us.
So the whale was big enough that had the whale was spread out all of the ship and even hanging over the sides
Another
as well.
break.
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
Can't you see that we're in the middle of a conversation? I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
All right then, cool. Anyways, time to go to the warehouse and let's actually see what if I can get scared or something like. So far, it's just story.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
They're getting it.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter.
Okay,
That's
they're
all
weird.
we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway.
Protecting it for
More
what?
scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough
Okay,
of your time.
We'll see you later.
I do want to get to know certain things. Which, of course, I can't go in this way. Do I have to talk to you? Good. Okay, seeing how there's a board over here that looks like I can crawl in.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Okay, so,
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion
weird.
went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
okay, anyways, I am done asking questions and talking to people now, because, like I said, I want to get to the scares and everything, but I do need to learn as much as I can, as well, which is very tedious to me. It didn't really tell me much. It was kind of, like, basic stuff.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Oh, what? Oh, that's cool. Whoa. Okay. Anyways, there's something hidden, but like... Okay, anyways, so, I gotta get up there somehow.
This ratchet device seems to be usable. A handle. It must come from these old winches. I could use this.
Am I missing a part? I must be. I must be missing a part, because it's not letting me do anything. I got the ratchet, or the ratchet device, anyways, and, oh, that would make a lot of sense.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
What's the secret? Oh, I already got it. Huh, okay. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Well, hopefully I can.
Damn, I broke it.
What? What do you mean you broke it? What? Are you kidding me? Can I not get, like, at least one scare in before this episode's over, or what? Okay.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
I don't really want it. Whoa!
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Oh, well, I really didn't want to hit her. So...
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Oh wow, dragged me all the way over here. Pick up a crab, stick it to her. Stick it right on her nose. What she says then. Hey, think?
Oh yeah, he's gonna get us into trouble.
Okay, so let's go talk to you, buddies.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him that real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
She will do it again, you know.
Oh.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
He has a lot of things all over his arms. Tattoos of symbols, markings like scars in his skin.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter.
Uh-oh.
Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I feel like I shouldn't accept it.
Do I have a choice?
But I need to get into it.
We always have one, Detective.
I need to get into the warehouse, so...
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure they're just repeating over and over again. Okay, so I have to...
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
So I have to take this missus with me so I can get in and figure it out. There is a case, but I wonder what the case is. How does this lead me to Call of Cthulhu? Like... Gotta be some scary or something... A horror game, so like, gotta be something scary about this. Wait, what? Oh, different part.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
I thought she was coming to make sure I wasn't getting into anything.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Oh.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Whoa! Snowman mode.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
After. Seeing their face. Was angry.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Is that everything? Snowman mode. There we go. Can I not take that? Like, why can't I take any of those? Oh, I have that. Give me one. Wait, is that it? This wasn't even a warehouse. Oh.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting.
Huh,
I'd like
okay.
to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far?
Okay.
This mansion.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
So it looks like somebody already built a house on this very spooky island. Oh, yeah. I wonder, is it just these people, or is it the whole place that is with the occult of Cthulhu? I'm guessing there's going to be an occult, and they're going to rise him up, because it seems like they were sacrificing a lot of things in the beginning. Even though it was his dream, but it must have something to do with this. Got to. You wouldn't dream of that otherwise. Especially a guy who looked like Davy Jones there from Pirates of the Caribbean. Tentacle hands, blah, 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 blah. Right? Like...
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family.
Buyer's market?
He's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise
If you mean by Buddy's last name, I guess.
Apart from old Silas and some rotten
I didn't know it was
fool,
Byers.
There's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go, right?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Tell me about it. Why not?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Why not?
Right. Let's go.
I'm gonna check everything out first. Oh, yeah. Not creepy at all.
This house is much older than it seems, but the architecture seems too recent.
Wait, what was straight then? Was there anything that way? Oh. Tree is in the way. Like, completely in the way, too. Put the music there, like...
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion. Poor kid.
Okay, so, even though they were talking, it didn't really come through all the way. Did I look at this side? No, I didn't. I laid me down and slept, I awaked, for the Lord sustained me. I know nothing about religion, so... that might be real, might not be. I have no clue. Missed something?
I'll have to find another entrance.
Gave you that idea. No secrets? I don't see no secret bar coming up or anything, so... Is that cop coming with me, I wonder? And nope. Either that or he's very slow, because I'm not waiting around no more.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do.
All right.
Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Oh, I really wish something like scary would happen, but it looks like that won't be happening anytime soon. So I'm probably going to play for another 15 minutes or so, and then I'm going to call it for tonight anyways. Depending on what my buddies are doing, I might stream again in about 20 minutes after I stop this one. Maybe 15. I might be playing some more Dead by Daylight if you're interested.
Follow me. I know the place.
Not too sure
Who
yet,
left this light
so
on?
just don't get your hopes up or anything. Dead by Daylight is pretty fun though. Very fun game.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Snowman mode.
What kind of meat is this?
That it? That's it? Okay.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
The reason I call it Snowman,
Dreaming again.
Working, officer.
Snowman mode, is because
This
I'm
dinner
so
table
pale
tells
it
us a lot
reflects.
about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Too much rubble. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Ooh. Maybe Charles was trying to figure out like mythologies and stuff like that.
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Okay. Think I might actually become a snowman by the time this game is over.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did someone escape the fire?
Huh. So yeah, I'd say Charles survived. He unwrapped his face. He was upset. So he punched the mirror. That's what happened. Yes, sorry for the sound. The sound... Yeah, the sound does that because of surround sound. Apparently it thinks my character is far away because it happened to heavy rain as well.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just... that you don't... anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Yeah, it's definitely surround sound that's doing that.
This door is locked.
Because his voice just cut out multiple times when I turned around.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Most likely Charles, because I think he killed the missus.
This door is blocked from the outside.
By accident. They must have gotten in a fight. She toppled over. Or... no, because that doesn't explain the sun.
The Drunken Sailor. A sea shanty.
Huh?
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
What? What just happened? Am I missing all the good parts or what?
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
What was that? Cthulhu. I really hope Cthulhu is in this game because that would be awesome. Cthulhu is awesome. I don't know a whole lot about Cthulhu.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
I do know a few things about Cthulhu. I even watched a movie about Cthulhu. And there was another one. What was it? It was like Swim? No. Underwater? Under?
A book on
it's
hunting
new.
whales, the island's staple diet last century.
People really think the monster in that movie is Cthulhu coming out of the depths. Pretty cool.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep. There's something disturbing about this painting. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Did you see that? It was a skull. I'm not going crazy, right? There was something there. I know there was.
Locked.
Okay, before I go this way, I should probably go down. Oh. Never mind, I can't go down. Oh, this way I go! And there was something this way. I know there was. Ooh.
What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Huh. So, seeing how I can't open anything or read anything. What? Don't I have a key?
Perfect.
I thought that was the key. Oh! Okay, this is definitely a cult room.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
FS Dr. F AD FS Dr. F.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
I'm gonna look around first before
Sarah
I go.
Hawkins' agent was getting worried.
Doing that.
Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Oh.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
All right. So,
Bradley?
something scratched
Is that you?
this place. And it goes all the way up here. So, first jump scare? Let's see.
Is anyone there?
Gonna give me a cutscene. At least do like a good cutscene. Like, why do you gotta... Stupid how it goes like... tunnel... hearing. Whoa! Isn't that him? I think that's him.
You! Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level.
Can I move?
Ran when
No.
he saw me.
Of course not.
He can't be far.
Kiddos! Come on, kiddos.
This door is blocked from the outside.
Okay, so the only way Buddy could have went... is... Kiddos!
This door was
Come on, buddy.
closed earlier.
I don't think Buddy would have went back this way, but he might have.
Where did he go? This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Huh.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat. This panel is movable.
Oh!
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Force the gear train.
I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
Nah, I don't want to force it because my strength's not that high. I should probably do it up a bit.
Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like an old Seaway map.
Oh no, am I gonna have to do that? Okay, so Darkwater is... Darkwater is... So,
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
No?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. They look like Celtic runes. Charles...
Okay, I have enough points, so... I'm gonna do up strength once. Eloquent.
He brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Okay, so, 50, okay, this,
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
I tried.
Doesn't work. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Okay, so, seems like the biggest circle is... Oh... This would be... right there?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Right there? Am I doing this right? Am I figuring this out? Like...
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
There's degrees and everything on this map. So,
Seems like this came from a log.
$33.53.
There must be a link with the sea.
So, hang on, which one was that? 33 north, 53 west. $33 north would be somewhere around here or so. 53 west. What?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Okay.
Looks like it worked.
Cool.
Well done, Pierce.
All right, so as soon as I jump back into this, I am finished for the night, or at least on Call of Cthulhu. I'm trying to do this the same way I do my other games, which is an hour and 30 minutes or so.
Secret pack under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
So we're getting into it now, so all the boring stuff is kind of over and done with. Now, I call it boring, but I just really don't like, I really don't like, talking to people and, getting information that some of it doesn't really, it's not that important to the story. Like, it is somewhat important, but you kind of find out more as you go anyways. So, I'm not really a backstory kind of, depending on the backstory, though. But I'm typically not a backstory kind of person. But yeah, anyways, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for having a chat with me. I will be back shortly, or maybe I'll see you next time. All right, later on.